Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you a creative way to give a gift card. There's so many times I will get a gift card. They typically come like this. You'll pull them off the shelf and the gift card's on the front. And many times I'll just buy like a standard size card and I'll slip this in. And I'm sure it's always appreciated. But I was looking for a little clever, a little better way to show off the gift card itself. So I came up with these gift card holders. And they're ones that have like an open window kind of frame to it, and the top just opens so you can slide your gift card in there. And I think it's just a little prettier way maybe to give the gift other than just the standard way of throwing it in a normal size card. And I like the way that it kind of shows right through the open frame. These are really quick and easy to make. You can mass make them and have them on hand. The ones I made today are kind of girly, of course, and they got the flowers on it. But these can also be made, of course, maybe in more masculine patterns like plaid or such, and maybe over here in the corner putting some stars on instead of flowers, or something a little more masculine. But these are the ones I did today. I like the way they turned out. And I'm going to try to mass make a bunch of these and just have them on stash because I love giving gift cards. So let me give you all the measurements to these and show you how quick and easy these come together. Push these up to the top. And I'm going to be using, I believe, this piece. This is a double-sided piece of paper. Let me zoom out just a wee bit here. This is a double-sided piece of paper, but of course you don't have to use double-sided for this. These can be done single-sided as well. But this is the pattern I'm going to use for today. And I have already cut down all my size here just to try to save a little bit of time. And let me tell you what you're going to be needing in case you want to do this exact ones. So this size here is 3.5 by 2 1/4. So 3.5 by 2 1/4, and you're going to need 2 of those. And then you're going to need 2 pieces that are tinier. They're going to be 2 1/4 by 3/4 inch. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And then we need 1 piece that's going to be 3.5 by 3/4. And then 1 piece that's going to be 3.5 by 3/8. So that's exactly half of this size. So that's everything we're going to be needing. If you're writing that down real quick again, it's 3.5 by 2 1/4, 2 1/4 by 3/4, 3.5 by 3/4, and then 3.5 by 3/8. So 3.5 by 3/8. Okay, all the numbers out of the way. Let's put this cute little thing together. So since mine's double-sided, I'm going to have to figure out which I want to be kind of this inside part and which one I want to be on the outside frame. And I think for this, I'm going to have this be the back part there. I'm going to set that piece to the side for just a minute. Okay, I've got all my pieces lined up here, and I am going to fold all of these ones that are 3/4 and 1/2. So we'll do that and just crease them down so they have a nice edging to them. That one, and then this one as well. All right. And then I'm just going to be using some glue. Today I've just got my tacky glue. If you've got the glue that just comes in the nice long skinny tubes, it's perfect for this, but my tacky glue is what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to start out by putting a little glue just on one side of these smaller pieces. Just like that. And I'm going to lay it right on the side and put it up to the edge where that meets at. So I'm going to do it for that side, give it a little push just on the back. I'm going to do the same for this one. Put it right on the back side. Like, guys, this comes together in just a few minutes. Once you've got those pieces cut, Happens pretty quick. Okay, we've got those two, and now I've got two pieces here. One is made a little thicker and one is the thinner. I'm going to use the thicker one. Let's see which part I want for my bottom. Kind of like that pattern a little better than the back side, so I'm going to put my glue right on only one side again. And then I'm going to put that on the back side of this. Just like that. And then where this meets here, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue in each corner. Here and here. And hold that in place for just a moment. And then my very last piece to frame this out is going to go right on the top. So I'm going to do a little dab there and a little dab there. So that is how quick and easy that part comes together. Now, on the back side of this, you can see where all the little lines are with that, and you can leave it like that. That's perfectly fine. But I'm going to go ahead and put the backing on here. So I can either use this side and put it on, or I can flip it over and use this side. And I think just for today, I'm just going to keep it with the other simple side. So I'm going to put some glue on here. So that's why I said it doesn't matter if it's single side or double side, because you end up covering one side of this up anyway. And then if you had single sided, you would just pick whatever color you want for the frame that's going to be different but yet match your color scheme of the other piece. And like I said, you don't have to do this step. I just like how it really sturdies it up, and then it's one cohesive look there. Okay. And that is that. So here is the point. You could either leave it just like this and slide your gift card down in here, or you can embellish it just a little bit. And I'm going to embellish mine. Let me pull this in a little more so you can see a little better. What I've used for these other ones here is just some little flowers, and I have these flowers here that came in a set that I just run through my die cutting machine. So I am using, for the background piece, I've already cut out, I've just used these two. I didn't use the big one. I tried making one, let me show you real quick, with all three pieces, and it ends up being a lot bigger than I want it to be. See how that covers up a lot of the frame? I could pull it off more, but I kind of liked the way it just looked with two of them there. So that's what I did, is just use these two pieces here. So I'll put that one to the side, and I did the bigger one on craft paper, and then I punched this other one out using my same coloring from this piece here that I had left over. So now I can flip it back and forth and see which color that I want to use. So now I need to decide if I want that, which is not showing up that great. If I did it, I'd probably go horizontal, and that's okay, but let's see if this side's any better. Sometimes these flowers really highlight it, and sometimes they don't. That's okay. I'm going to put another color in the middle to give it a little more something something. So I think I'm going to go with that side. Usually I'll... Okay, let's move these out of the way. And I'm just going to use that tacky glue again. Easy peasy. Put it right in the corner. Put some on the back of that one. We'll add that there. Shifting around a little bit on me, but it'll dry well. And then I've just got this color of gem. I kind of wanted 4 different colors, so I'm going to put that one right in the middle. And that is that. In just a few minutes, we've got a really cute gift card holder. If you end up doing this little project, be sure and pull out all your little embellishments that you have. I mean, this would be really fun to try putting different, let's see, like this one. If you put a heart over here in the corner and then put another one, layered it and just layered hearts, maybe a little lace behind it. So many fun things that you can do. So these little open window gift card holders come together super fast. They're really easy to make and so much fun. So if you end up giving this a try, be sure and let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me again today, you all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.